number 1 ends 25-18 in favor of the number 3 seeds Ateneo, doing a pretty good job against the twice-to-beat FEU Tamaraws. And it's just the start of an exciting volleyball afternoon. Take a look at some of the highlights here. Both teams started off pretty well, but Ateneo's defense just stood out from the first serve until the last serve. That's right. Set number 1.
That's right. FEU not playing as twice to beat, or having that twice to beat advantage. And Ateneo, what was nice about them is that they controlled it right from the start. They were able to set up their quick plays, their running plays, and their outside hits. Especially Teves scored a lot, and that was what it made. That was really the advantage that Ateneo had. And FEU just tried to keep up, and they lost track of what they did, what they do good, and that is their defense. Nawala, sabi nga ni Coach George Pascua, tayo lang din ang nagbibigay ng problema sa sarili natin. And sabi nga niya, mahina naman yung opensa ng Ateneo, but still, it was good enough for Ateneo to get that first set win. Ateneo scoring 14 points, only 11 for FEU, and in the previous games that they had, FEU had a lot more attacks, especially in the first set. 2 blocks for Ateneo, and that is again another department that FEU normally controls, and unforced errors, FEU having 9 and 6 for Ateneo. So that was a very, very good way for Ateneo to start off this series with FEU, and FEU feeling the pressure, I would say, Eric, here in this match with Ateneo.
Like what George Pascua, the head coach of FEU, said, FEU's playing the Ateneo game.
Yes, yun eh. Parang sabi niya, nadadala tayo and we're losing track of what we do, how we synchronize our defense. Hindi naman kalakasan yung palo. But sabi niya, kung hindi pagtatrabahuan, hindi natin makukuha tong panalo na to.
Sabi niya nga kanina, in case you just tuned in, folks, nasa banggit pa nga ni Coach George Pascua na yung practice natin mas mahirap pa dito.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see if FEU turns it on here in set number 2, because they've got to, although they do have that twice-to-beat advantage. I mean, they lose today, they can still come back and, fight for it the next day. But the momentum shift will be a huge deal, especially for Ateneo.
That's right, and it's a known fact that Ateneo has shown that they can definitely beat FEU, because they did that in that second round. Papakasigurado itong FEU with that twice-to-beat advantage. At this point, the way things are going, I think it doesn't mean anything to this Ateneo squad.
And remember, Ateneo is the team that, just also turned it on in the second round of eliminations. After finishing 2-5 in the first round, they almost swept all their 7 games, save for 1.
UST.
Save for UST. They beat everybody else in the second round of eliminations.
Look at that, Sandoval against a triple block. Look at this wall by FEU. Those are 3 guys, but just look how Teves just, yung legs ni Teves parang Air Jordan, di ba? Kita mo parang Air Jordan dun sa net eh. Ganun kataas naman itong batang to.
Unfortunately, yung serve, he's been struggling with the serve, actually. 2 service errors in set number 1 and 1 here in set number 2.
Now, he sends it short. Yung dati, umaabot na yata sa bleacher. That's one department that he needs to work on.
Oh, Pareja is blocked.
Yeah, that set was low for Pareja.
On the other side, an awesome spot by Flores.
And Coach Pascua signaling to the boys, it was so obvious that that ball was going to be sent to the outside. Sa balikat pa lang nung attacker, hindi nila nabasa na itatapo na talaga palabas. I think that is the strategy right now of Ateneo.
So for the people who are trying to cope with the speed of men's volleyball, there are some spikes intentionally palabas na papaluin. Huwag mo nang habulin.
That's right. A lot of times it's done that way. Oh, this is for AJ.
And look at the ones to Flores and Pareja right there. Ateneo picks this one up. Flores. Let's listen in to Maan Panganiban.
Yes, Eric, if Coach George will make a roll call reviewing that first set, he will be just frustrated. Well, service reception is absent, service is absent, the attack is really absent, floor defense, well, clearly not there, and blocking, well, it went Ateneo's way over the first set, and we can't win without those elements. According to Coach George, what's lacking in the first set is adjustment. If we're surprised with how Ateneo played, let's surprise them too. And Coach George gave their setter, Paulo de Ocampo, the go signal. Diskantehan mo lahat ng plays, huwag kang ma-pressure sa amin. And evidently, Ateneo used their blocks to their advantage. Mas magandang maaga na nating nalaman para magamot natin agad.
Thank you, Man. It seems to me like watching this second set, very early part, it seems to me Ateneo's playing very, very smart.
Very, very
they
smart.
are versatile. They are changing it up all the time while FEU is struggling to cope. And FEU, like what was noticed in set number 1, is very, very tense. They are, I guess, too excited.
Yeah. It's obvious that Ateneo is just playing so relaxed, feeling no pressure at all. Look at that Labrador. That set wasn't even meant for him. And he lost focus on the play and didn't allow that ball to go up higher for that differential attacker to hit. Look at how Ateneo just
Very
defends.
solid defense. Too wide for Flores, though, as he tried to make a cut shot. Ateneo, after trailing by as much as 2 points here in set number 2, is now on top by 2, 6-4. And going back to that report by Maan Panganiban, everything was almost absent for FEU in set number 1. Let's see if, the real FEU shows up here in set number 2.
Poor defense there by AJ Pareja, sending that ball over. And in the men's division, that's suicide.
That's like you put the point right there on the scoreboard yourself.
Ikaw na mismo ang pumunta sa scoreboard.
Flores has been the man designated to make the hits for Ateneo. This time, Alcalde chasing after the set. That was a bit too far.
Alcalde hitting it straight into the antenna.
Here's our Shakey's Grand Slam block. Shakey's serving the world's greatest pizza for 35 years. Alcalde skies high. There it is.
That was above the block of Intal. Wow. Bumawi agad. Look at how high this guy goes. Look at Alcalde. Full swing. Look at that.
I know height mo, says Alcalde. Here's Intal trying to get one back.
Oh, that was going to the outside.
Flores.
He misread that one.
Alcalde.
Oh, outside.
Goes too long this time.
Nanggigil.
Ateneo still maintaining that slim 2-point advantage. 8-6 in set number 2.